Ah, the Emperor's envoy. Inquisitor Ludwig said you might be heading this way. Captain Alfair of the Steel Garrote. If you're here to speak with Vidaro, I'm afraid you'll find the governor is these Valians in their love of animancy. If their experiments are affecting Adirian interests, this is our... And when the time comes, the Steel Garrote will be ready to ensure the safety of those barter for peace, prepare for war. We all have our part until later.
Does subtle mean something different outside of Solace?
I didn't know that Animancers were such shrewd business people, too.
Genuine healing priest.
Giata, what's the meaning of this?
Look at these crops. Look at your city. The Dream Scourge is laying waste to our home.
There...
How can you ignore what's right in front of you? The Dream Scourge... In that case, you're right.
Maybe you can talk some sense into her.
Seems more likely you'll have to punch some sense into.
Excuse me, but unless you have official business, I'll thank you. Very well. I hope you remember that behind this...
I'm sure he didn't come all this way just to challenge your... As you can see, I was just...
A cart full of spoiled...
Emerald Stair used to be a lush garden for miles. First came the invasive species, roots and mycelium growing overnight. The Dream Scourge has twisted our land. Then there's no time to waste arguing.
I like her already.
I believe that we can restore the land, bring back its soul. Our governor would rather ignore the problem.
Thank you. It's good to see some sense around here for once.
The time for caution has passed. The failure of...
Before we can deal with the dreams, unfortunately, new
Must be nice that all the arguing isn't about...
I'm just trying to stop Chiata from hurting herself. Animancy is dangerous when you're shooting. I see you're unfamiliar with animancy. Are you going to tell him about your family?
How dare you use that against me?
I know it was an accident, but look...
While we argue among ourselves, the Dream Scourge is... Really? Unexpected from an Adiran. But how could I refuse an offer? Well, Governor, looks like I'm taking some time...
Your request is denied.
I wasn't...
Your responsibilities are to the settlement. Turning away from...
Everything I have proposed has been for Fior. Under the circumstances...
Then neither do I. Giata Castel.
Banished?
Ignacy, we can't lose our brightest animancer in the...
Your pupil has gone too. Take her and leave. You're still a guest in my... Perhaps. But I can't just let...
They aren't your animans.
Don't bother, old man. I've done all I can for Fior Messiverna. Now limp back to your giant. We should talk somewhere private.
Another mouth to feed. Maybe we'll need to let Kai hunt more after all.
did not go as I had planned. I'm sorry you had to see.
Giada, some...
I thought she was being polite.
We're on the verge of extinction, but our governor is too busy protecting his fragile ego. What does he know? He is...
you did.
I know. Curses. Without Fior... We'll have fewer resources to work with. At least now I'm free to study whatever I want. The Dream Scourge has been a thorn in my side for too long. Straight to business. When it comes to the Dream Scourge, we haven't been allowed. Today, that changes. I hope so. Monto Pastor is in the workshop due west. Elia Rossell is an authority on the undead. Her methods are controversial. And then there's Yvette and Remy, our philosophers. You'll find them at the docks. Each of them owes me a favor. Drop my name and they'll tell... We're about to make history.
Guessing she's not much of a hunter. Might want to get extra rations next time we go shopping.
Godlike, Imperial envoy, research assistant. Who knew?
Careful! We'll get thrown out of the pub.
The Adra stirs. The bars stifle us. We can hollow faces in a line. The hand of generosity. We feel them. They bend and hone the essence. What are these? A new tongue. A harvest grows. The dead rise. What do they hope to achieve? Touch the flame and see. They build walls in their hearts. Why do they not share what they make? Adir sleeps across. They are not troubled by the loss of kith. And still you seek their aid. We have learned much.
Why is it somehow worse when the Revenants aren't trying to kill you?
A godlike in Emerald State. Well, maybe our luck's in. I'd offer to shake your hand, but I've... Sorry, I've been on my own for a while, and as you can see,
We can...
I'm trying to demonstrate the value of undead labor. But what am I supposed to do? Reanimated corpses are the future of manual labor. Cost-effective, low-main... Now, Beatrice, she's being a real pro. Would you be a dear and reach into her guts? Feel around for it. Giata Castel wants my professional opinion. I have to ask. Is it true? He's a bigger fool than... Very well. I'll tell you what I know about the... I'm up to my ears in chores around here, and they can't too complicate. Anyway, I'm afraid the time has come to put down poor Silvo. Yes, quickly and Silvo is one of my revenants. Someone needs to put the poor fellow out to pasture.
Well, it's already dead. That's the hard part done right there.
When a revenant goes bad, there's only one option. Final death. Thank you for understanding. You can find Silvo in the barn. He's blocked. Just be gentle with him.
So, we're killing a revenant then? She just couldn't come out and say that?
And this is why I don't take pets.
Nice job, everyone.
I saw you reach into Beat. Come back. Emerald. Poor Silvo. So, the Dream Scourge. I've been keeping... But I believe whatever causes it is older by far. Maybe even as old as the exotic plants and animals, the twisted land. There's something about the essence in the living lands that's... It's possible, but we don't share research if we can avoid it. The other reason being, not to get too superstitious, but in these troubled times, the arrival of a godlike is no coin. Toward what end? Well, I'm happy. You and Giat are going to shake things up. As for me...
Oh, and thank you for the nightmare fuel. I really have been sleeping entirely too well lately.
I'm remembering why people find this place unsettling.
The great mystery is...
Remy, look what I found. A genuine godlike.
Do you think they can hear us?
Let's find out. Hello, me. Remy, take a note. Fluent speech and upright posture show marks of sophistication. We heard that Giada partnered up with an outsider.
I suppose we owe her a favor.
Giada must have sent you to be our test. Satisfy our curiosity and we'll give you everything.
Let's begin the examination. If you could choose, next time you go round the wheel, you might not get so
Who wouldn't? My turn. Some would call you blessed. Others would call you cursed. The fact remains, you were touched by the gods. Wouldn't you say that you owe something to the rest of us? Weren't you?
Oh, I thought of another. We all know that godlike can't reproduce. How do you plan on leaving a legacy after you're gone? Yvette, take a note. Godlike are inherently uncooperative. Approach, I think that covers everything. Thank you for that brilliant insight, God.
So, Giada wants to know all about the Dream Scourge, yes? Do you want the good news?
The Dream Scourge is proof that an unprecedented metaphysical disaster can take place.
Oh, that's a load off my mind. Sure beats not constantly worrying about...
How's that good news?
Giada will be interested to learn that the Dream Scourge, its nature is wild, so it has to be studied in the wild.
And like anything affecting us, if she wishes to discover more about the Dream Scourge, a Pillar of Adra would be a good place to start. Trust in animancy.
It would have to be a very ancient pillar. An entity, you say? If this entity is your patron, that's all perfect. With enough essence and a capable animancer, perhaps you could trace this tether.
Right, and with a little fresh sake, you can follow an ogre back to its lair. Still wouldn't recommend...
Just be careful that your tether doesn't snap back.
Now that we've researched the mind of a godlike, the next step...
Hurry, before they change their minds.
Ugh, I might have dozed off there for a bit. Were any of those words the ones we needed?
This is one of the Living Land's main export hubs. Or, it used to be.
First, my wife runs off to Paradise, and now this.
Another win, but who's counting?
I really don't think you can deny that everything wrong in Fior. How else will they learn if we don't tell them how things should be?
You ever think, what if I wasn't a ranger?
Of course. What would you do? I be a flower. Ah, maybe a coward. Oh, I know.
Confounded.
Oh, I heard there was a new arrival, but I didn't expect a godlike. Giada, what a loss. I owe that young woman more than I... Unfortunately, I cannot do a lick of research while my equip... Ha! No. What I need is a stronger power. Perhaps, if you can help... I could use a large single block of art... Oh, wait. One of our rangers reported that an Adra... Indeed, but that well, an Adragon's heart can hold an... The grove is to the west, across the chasm. You can't miss it. The rangers say a Delamgan queen holds. You may be able to retrieve it without violence, but... So, you can understand why none of us went rushing over there to... Still, Delamgan queens can be Do be careful, Emerald State.
Well, let's go. That Atragon's heart isn't gonna yank itself out.
I have to do something. I can't let anyone else discover this.
Ado, welcome to the fine establishment I make.
I had one job, and I couldn't even do that. Look out for her, Fidelio. How hard could that have been? If I could help myself, do you think I don't mean that, I'd like to be. They're out searching. Someone had to hold down the fort. My two youngest rangers were supposed to report back from there. I assumed they'd turn up. But praise Ilya. They were good rangers once. But since they've caught each other's eye, all they do is sneak off. Oh, fine, get right.
Well, there's worse places to make the four-legged beast. I promise you that.
New recruits running off with each other? Oh, man.
Anyway, I never thought I had any cause for... They always found their way back eventually. They're out there, all alone. The last time I saw them, I sent them to a... If you go that way, please, keep an eye out for...
Two young Nemdutin wandering out by a river. Consider them found.
Maybe we bore you into the good lake.
The crops grew.
Can anything be done?
Bly thinks I ought to give up farming, leave Emerald stare.
And the man sirs.
Oh, it's you. Leave me alone, all right? Remember Igwolf, the one who put an arrow in your heart? That's absurd. If any, that damn fool Igwolf with his head full of visions. When he wanted to resort to violence, I knew it. You did right. If a leader won't listen to reason, they can't be helped. I couldn't... Maybe I'm brave, maybe I'm stupid. I'll find out eventually. Good luck out there.
Good. You finally showed up. Well, the name's Keeledge. Pleasure. I can explain. Hilgard sent me to Emerald Stair to keep an eye on this place. I had orders to make contact as soon as you were... I won't talk long. He only wants me to let you know I'm here. If you need to get word to the ambassador, I'm your... Besides you and me, no one that I know of. But I can tell you that even if Inquisitor Ludwig isn't here, between you and me, I think they're up to something. I suppose, but this, I think the scale of their operation... All right. Exactly how far do you want me to go with this? Until later.
Watch the left! Got them all.
Someone out there? Please, I need... I've spotted a number of your people out in the forest. Still... I don't need your help, Envoy. Thank you, Envoy. It's possible I met the one good adherent today. Thank you again for your help. Thank you again for your help.
Hello. Are you a fish too?
Something's not right with her. The dream's good. She's probably the ranger.
Belena sings. Where, Belena? Maybe you? Adelaro knows where Adelaro's face burst into violet when...
She's talking about another dream thrall.
She watched that happen to...
A lamb taken from the flock.
Your friends speak true. They know us. Help us. When you find them, they will scream. Soon the rest of you. But tell us.
If nothing else, you'll spare her from...
Find him. Give the lieutenant our badges. He calls himself Fidelio. But Adelaro stumbles at the mouth of the river above us.
Gods. The farmers were right. These Arabs don't seem interested in eating us at all.
A million winking eyes.
We see you!
In the brush!
Bear in the eye!
Crows of peace!
On your right!
Nothing like a win with a good team. Ready, aim.
Cave up on the cliff. Maybe these Zarps are protecting something. Cave up on the cliff. Maybe these Zarps are protecting something.
You ever get the feeling something doesn't want us here? Right.
Come closer now. I know you're there. Don't worry. My friends here won't bite. Ah, there you are. I appreciate your restraint. Most people would have a hard time walking among a camp full of... Controlling, yes. Exploiting, no. Oh, surely your experience in battle has taught you the benefit. These Zarps and I have formed a symbiosis.
Gods help me. This guy...
I provide them with safety, prey, and peace, and they help me further some of my more... Wars are won with words as well as weapons. You may have noticed a couple of things about Emerald Stair. The people are pushing it. The Animancers with their soul machines are poisoning the... As a result, the plants are rising up, and the Yes, that's exactly it. We destroy the Animancer's equipment, remove the threat, and the land can struggle and grow as has always been intended. Meanwhile, I protect my Zarep friends and keep them from carrying out the bloodier raids they might have done without my direction. Well, I hoped it wouldn't come to this, but...
Here we go! On your right!
Time to wrap.
Then allow me. Oh, surely. These.
God's help.
I provide. Wars are. You may have noted the Animancer. As a result. All right.
Watch your back! Knock him around.
Controlling? Oh, surely. These are.
God's help.
I provide. Wars are. You may have noted the Animant. As a result. I thought you'd be much less short-sighted. All right.
A good campfire will feel nice after this.
Ugh.